Okay. I think with parenting, it can often be like, I'm going to put you in check because you are embarrassing me and you
That's
are,
different.
and
Yeah.
that's super different than I'm going to put you in check because like we are a society, we are a
Yeah.
connected group and I
Yeah.
want to help support that. That just feels super different.
It's way different. Yeah. So you have to be extremely honest with yourself about your parenting.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, when I snapped at my son for repeating myself, that was
Mm-hmm.
completely my issue. It had nothing to do with him. He was just being a 6-year-old kid.
Sure.
That was
Yeah.
completely my issue. I deserved the look.
Mhm.
I deserved feeling guilt, and he
Sure.
deserved me apologizing to him. So
Mhm.
I think we have to be extremely honest with ourselves, and that falls upon us. The responsibility is on us to be self-regulated enough to be
Yeah.
able to catch ourselves and say, it wasn't you. That was on me. I was afraid of being embarrassed, and I shouldn't have treated you that way. And sorry,
Yep.
whatever it sounds like.
Yep.
Or to think about things ahead of
Yeah.
time, knowing if I'm going to be embarrassed in the situation, I better think of a plan right now on how to handle that for myself
Totally.
or how to avoid it or whatever it is.
Yeah. That's super helpful. That's super helpful. That's a really good distinction. Yeah. I don't want my kids to hit because I want them to be a part of this. But I also get mad at my kids sometimes because I'm like, you're embarrassing me at the grocery store. And it's like, yeah, is this about me? Is
Okay.
this about them? What's this about?
And the grocery store conversation is kind of fun.
Mhm.
There's not a great answer for it. I feel like I've done pretty well with my kids, and my daughter
Yeah.
used to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
And but I put her in check in my own way. I used
Yeah.
timeouts, and
Mhm.
we would leave the store, and I would tell her things like, "We are not leaving. We are not. We're going to leave. You do
Mhm.
timeout. We're going back in. We are not going home until this is done." And eventually
Yeah.
she got it. And if it was not an
Yeah.
issue, but eventually she got it. And then I would do other things like I would involve her in the shopping and help me
Yeah.
pick out stuff. So I would do all that stuff too.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so the store stuff, is the behavior embarrassing to you because of your own stuff, or
Mhm.
is your embarrassment an indicator that the behavior is out of line for the social
Totally.
norms? And
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a tough differentiator. But if a kid's yelling and throwing stuff, that's embarrassing,
Yeah.
but it's also wildly inappropriate.
Yeah. That's not going to help them as they
Yeah.
grow up. You know,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No, right. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah. And it violates basic social norms. And
Yeah.
so if your kid's dressing in plaid and polka dot and you feel embarrassed about that, that's just your own issue.
Right. For
Like get
sure.
over it. I would say get over it. That's my
Yeah.
advice.
Totally. Yeah.
But it kind of violates social norms in a way, but they're not significant. They're not worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. That's a
Although
good
people
way.
dress all kinds of ways now. Yeah.
I know. Oh, yeah. People are. Yeah. That's super helpful. That's helpful. That's giving me a good lens to look through this from. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I, of course, have a lot more stuff here on YouTube, but I also have even more on my website. It's justinlmft.com. I have a blog, I have a podcast, I have free resources, and I have some paid courses as well. Head on over to justinlmft.com. I think you'll like it a lot. This and other content I create is not therapy, not intended to be therapy or be a replacement for therapy. Nothing in this creates or indicates a therapeutic relationship. Please consult with your therapist or seek for one in your area if you are experiencing mental health symptoms. Nothing should be understood to be specific life advice. It is for educational and entertainment purposes only.